Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for skimmeroutdoors.com, bringing the weekend update and fishing forecast. This for the weekend of July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Let's see, talk about the weather first. It looks like Friday's going to be a great day, inshore, offshore. Saturday also an excellent day, inshore, offshore. But then Sunday, the wind's coming around to the east, actually turning east on Saturday, going east a little bit stronger on Sunday. So the seas are going to build 3 to 5 in the ocean on Sunday. So I would say the best days are Friday and Saturday, especially if you're going to run offshore. It would be a Friday, Saturday shot. A lot of people are already out there now. They went out on Thursday and they're going to do a 2-day and come back on Saturday. So that pretty much lines it up. But inshore, you should be fine if you're fishing inside the inlet, even on Sunday. Let's see. Fluke fishing was red hot inside. Monday I fished, had loads of fish, had 7 keepers, 2 people fishing. And then I fished again today on Thursday, and it wasn't that good today. It was a pretty tough day, very little going on, and I think that had to do with the storms we had come through here. A lot of changes in pressure, a lot of lightning and thunder, and I think it puts fish down. They get weird things going on. The weed got pushed around, so it was kind of tough. But I think that'll be cleaning up, and I think Friday and Saturday and Sunday should be great inshore for Fluke. Sea bass season opened on the 15th, so now that's another option that you have. And I was off on the offshore reef today. It was a pretty big swell on, but we did catch some sea bass, but it was not great. But I think the swell had something to do with that, and that's going to be dropping out the next couple of days. So if you have any private pieces that you know, I mean, everybody's banging up the reef pretty hard. The party boats are beating it up. They've been doing it with their RSAs already, so all the known pieces that are close, you know, have been pretty banged up. So if you got something, you know, a little bit special, you can go out there and I'm sure you can beat on the sea bass. I got decent reports from people fishing Fluke out on the reef. There were some nice keepers caught. So that's another option. And I'm going to be exploring around. I think I'm going to be looking southwest of the inlet maybe for Fluke in the next couple of days and see what happens. Plenty of bunker schools out there. Didn't see any sharks on them, didn't catch any bass. I think the bass are pretty much past us, but there's always a straggler. You don't know. One day you could have a bunch of fish on one of the pods, so that's worth checking out as well. Now I know a fish caught. The weak fish are starting to show up around the inlet area. Not a lot, but here and there in some of the deeper holes, a couple of weak fish are being caught, and decent sized fish, 6, 7, 8 pounds. So keep that in mind also. That's worth a try. Offshore fishing, the bite is hot. A lot of sharks offshore. You don't have to go far. 15-mile range on out for the sharking. Tigers, makos, threshers around. So for the nearshore fishermen, that would be a great shot on Friday or Saturday. And in the canyons are hot with yellowfin and big eye. And it seems like, believe it or not, it's happening, known fact, trolling at night, big eyes, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, in the dark. John Trophy Tackles selling line counters. So in the dark, when you can't see the lures, you can actually set your lines back and know how far they're back behind the boat to set a spread to troll at night in the dark. And I know personally of one individual who has been beating on the big eyes in the dark on the troll. So that's something to think about. He also had, this fellow had a blue marlin, white marlin, and a bunch of big eyes and yellowfin in the dark and during the day. People are catching during the day as well. So there are fish out there. It's a matter of getting to them, putting your mind to it, doing it right. And it looks like a good weekend pretty much until maybe late Sunday. So get out there, catch some fish, have a good time, and be safe.